Tx2 fan page, Kugels, Tiny Bill, TX Tuesday. Do you guys want to do TX Tuesday today? We'll see how many people join and what happens. But I have an idea for TX Tuesday to change it up. We'll just see what happens. Mills, welcome. Aether, hello, welcome to my live stream. Everyone who's here, welcome to this live stream. Who are you? Boo, thanks for loving the music. Phoebe, welcome. Sav, hello. Zin, what's up? Harley, Lucy, hello. Lizzie, what's going on? Harley, Powder. The Evans cringe phase. I hate that is a username, but it did exist. Yo, how many of you guys had a cringe phase or are still in it? I'm very curious. Can't wait to see you August 6th in Ohio. How exciting. Skyla, hello. Maze, I'm good. What about you? Gavin, thanks for being a big fan. Reagan says, me, your blue is gone. I know. It's basically into like a blonde-ish almost now. I just stopped caring. Yo, Aubrey, thank you for the follow. Wish I could see you. Let's go. Lily says, hi. Yo, still at it at 26. That's pretty funny. Yo, you're still in it, Joe. Word. We all did. And you know what? I feel like what is cringe? To cringe is to make people cringe. But to one man's cringe is another man's crown. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Part your hair to the other side. No. Violet, hello. See you August 13th. Can't wait. Jude, thank you for the follow. Yo, Evan's blue hair dye says, yo, damn, you're really always here. Uno reverse card, thank you for the follow. It's storming. Help. No. Middle part, fuck no. Dude, do you know how goofy I'd look that? Skyrim on Twitch, I'd love to. Yo, Danae says hello. Grim says hi. Yesterday was your birthday. I hope you had a good birthday. Megan says hello. Yo, choking on. Wow, what a hell of a name. Someone just did a rough, and you better not be barking. Madeline, thank you for the follow. Yo, be sassy. Abby, no. Now I'm going to be very polite. Just because you wanted me to be sassy. I'm not going to. Yo, Aether, thank you for liking the Vampire Fangs. I honestly love them. Yo, Kaylee, thanks for loving the song. I'd like to think I am microwavable. Can you pose for a screenshot? I hope I did it. Ruby says hello. Thanks for loving the music. 436 years. Welcome to my live stream. He's right behind me, isn't he? Yo, low taper fade, no. Bumblebee says hello. Moonman, thank you for the follow. Come to Ireland, I'd love to. Jax, welcome from an alt account. Stelly says, what's up? 464 of you. Sky, thank you for the follow. Valentine, I'm alright. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of good, a lot of mid things. I'll give you guys the tea in a second. But before I do, welcome to my live stream. We got like fucking 500 people here, which is nuts. Dude, these live streams have been getting big. It's awesome, dude. We're growing. And as you guys know, I will stay consistent. I feel like I have a purpose. It's just to make a difference. And obviously, I have a platform. I want to do something good with it. So I will always stay consistent. And to the 520 people on here, I'm just lucky to have your attention and have you on a live stream. That's pretty cool. Who are you people? If this is your first time on a live stream, drop a comment that says new so I can see all the new people. X's, if you're going to come to TX Tuesday, write TX Tuesday or X. But to all the new people, I just want to know, like, breathe in, Cassie, just drop the word new if you're new so I can see and introduce yourself. Guess who? Tasmin is new, Soybean Happy is new, Robin, what word? Of course, Maze is an X, Ava's an X, Elliot's an X, Thrasher Paws is an X, Tx2 fan is new, welcome. And Rooster says TX Tuesday word. Anyone else new, first time on a live stream with me, like Ghost Sniper, Shorty Mads? Okay. To you new people like Ghost Sniper, Shorty Mads, Toby, Nivik, I think I said your name, or Nivek, AT, oh, you're not new, but Ren XD, K, Kayla, all of you new people like Kat, how did you find me? If you just found me and you were scrolling, write FYP. If you found me because you know my music, be like, hey, I know your music, first time here. And if you didn't know I make music, all of you new people, I've already clocked you. Be like, you make music, question mark? Like, Peggy, you found me on your For You page in Kirishima. Word. And to all of the X's, who's coming to TX Tuesday? If you're coming to TX Tuesday, be like, I am. And if you're not, be like, I'm not. And then to all the new people, just tell me how you found me. Tell me, all right, Kai, I see you. You listen to the music word. Elliot, I am the 5'4" guy. Kaylee says hello. All right, so I'm going to do a quick introduction to all of you new people like Trash. I'm reading the comments even while I'm yapping. I'm a little multitasker. And to all the X's, I will answer your questions. For anyone who's watching this live stream, I spend this live stream responding to every single person I can. I will answer all of your questions as fast as I can, even the controversial ones. I will not act like I don't see anything. I'm always having an open conversation with you guys. But before I do, I want to introduce myself. To the new people, welcome to this live stream. If you watching this live stream are a fan of bands like My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Ice Nine Kills, Bring Me the Horizon. You're in the right place. Those are the bands I grew up listening to, and they inspired me. I always dreamed of being a band like that, and I decided to just make it happen. As a matter of fact, I'm about to play Warped Tour. Our European tour is almost sold out, which is nuts. We're selling out shows in Europe. We just toured with Beartooth, I Prevail, Parkway Drive, Killswitch Engage, Ice Nine Kills. Safe to say we're taking over. If you want to say you found a band on the come up, this is your chance. Especially a band that goes live every day to respond to all of you. If you want to check out our music, look up Tx2 on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud. Anywhere you have music, all you have to do is look up Tx2. Like that name up there. So new people, give it a chance. You might like it, you might hate it. Let me know what you think, new people. All right, new people, let me know if you'll give it a chance. Be like, all right, I'll check it out. Or be like, I already knew you. And then to the X's, another question for you guys is Black Wedding or Degrade Me? One's got to go, and I got to decide today. And then it's for everyone else, real quick introduction. The reason I go live every day is because my goal is to be more than an artist. I want to make a difference in the alternative scene, and I want to change it. It feels like the alternative scene has become this cool kid gatekeeping hate contest, and I'm sick of it. At the end of the day, it just needs to be a safe space for people who need it. So I've decided I'm just going to build my own scene, and eventually there will be more of us than there are of them, and anybody is welcome. No gatekeeping, no hate allowed, and all of the rules of the alternative scene apply. So here's what I mean. 3 rules that I need all of you to follow if you want to be part of the X movement and part of our scene. Number 1. You have to understand that life is worth living. You need to promise you will stay here with us. If you are an X and part of this movement, you are promising that you will not ever leave this world, that you will stay with us and you will fight through whatever you're going through because we need you here. We need every single one of you here. And if I'm going to make a big difference, if we are going to make a big difference, we need as much help as we can possibly get, which means you. You are promising to stay with us. Number 2, you're promising to stay safe and hold people accountable. Adults and minors should never have a private relationship. There are no exceptions. Your favorite artist is not your best friend. I wish I knew this when I was younger, but there is never a reason an adult and a minor should ever have a private relationship of any sort. I do these live streams to talk to all of you here, but ain't nobody DMing nobody, and this is really important, okay? Any minors, if an adult is ever forming a private relationship with you, call it out. Tell a trusted adult. There is no room for that in this scene. I hate that this alternative scene has a creepy reputation, and the only way I will change that is by knowledge is power, informing everyone, and then holding people accountable. So we'll kick anyone's ass if they don't follow that rule, because you're a creep. Age is not just a number, it's a power dynamic. 2. 3, last but not least, we stick together. If you ever see an X being bullied, you stick up for them. There is no gatekeeping. No one gives a fucking shit how many songs you know by what artist, what band you listen to, how long you follow the band. We're all just people. Everyone has their own experience with art. And we are building a scene that needs to stick together. You are not part of this movement if you hate another X or put another X down. We stand together. And as a matter of fact, eventually, there will be more of us than there are of them. We have strength in numbers. I say this every day. I tell you, life is worth living. Safety matters. We're going to get rid of that creepy reputation, and we're going to stick together. If you like what we stand for, welcome to the movement. The movement is called the X movement. Everybody who's part of it is an X. We even have a Discord if you want to get more involved. You don't have to be in it to be an X. But we have venting channels if you need a place to talk about your mental health. Professional mental health resources. We do voice chats every once in a while. Today, I think we're going to do a voice chat where I'm going to just bring on a bunch of different guests. We're all going to talk together. I'll bring on one guest at a time to answer your questions. If you want to be in the voice chats, if you want to get updates every time I'm live, I notify the Discord when I'm live so you don't miss these. If you want to be in our movement, DM my IG at Tx2 official, same username as this account. Say, can I have a link to your Discord? If I've missed you, DM me again. If you don't want to DM me, Google search the X movement or look up Tx2's Discord. If you want to look up on Discord, just look up Tx2's movement, or the X movement, etc. Google search it. Or if you DM me on IG, ask for a link. The only DM I will ever respond to is if you ask a link for the Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. So new people, who wants to be part of the scene? Just let me know if you're new on this live stream. You're like, I want to be an X. And if you want to be in our Discord, let me know if I should look out for you. If I missed you, DM me again. Time to respond to everybody. All right. Welcome to this live stream. Let's talk. What color is my window? It's clear. Yo, Leo, I'm proud of you. Landon, let's go. All right, Cheese, we'll see you in the movement. Chloe, I'm just doing my best to make a difference. I just want to do what I felt like I never had when I was younger. And I'm doing my best. Chloe, we'll see you in the movement. Blazing Rose is officially an X. Hi to Cassie. Welcome, everyone. So what is TX Tuesday? TX Tuesday is on our Discord. We use the voice chat channel. And I just bring on X's for questions. I'll just answer your question and I want you guys to know you have a voice in this movement. So it's my way of giving you guys a voice in a large public forum. If degrade me, all right, real quick poll, because I've been doing this on IG, and real quick, red means get rid of Black Wedding, blue means get rid of degrade me. One of these songs has to go. We're deciding today. So far, both IG polls have voted Black Wedding to go, and it looks like Black Wedding will not be on the set list for the US tour. UK, we're going to play all of the hits. So we're going to play Black Wedding. We'll play Degrade Me. We'll play a new song the US has never heard. If you live in Europe, by the way, since that tour is sold out and Europe has been waiting so long, I am promising you we will have a new song for the European tour. And then on the US tour, we're playing Hollow Frame for the first time. So there's that. All right, Beetleman or Word. What do you guys want to know? Ask or share. Looks like it's time for Black Wedding to get cut. Now it's time for anything. Ask any question, anything you want to share, and I'm here for it. My top 3 favorite Pokemon: Mewtwo, Lugia, Gengar, Rayquaza, Zangoose. Hi to Landon. It's your birthday, Tx2 Sausage. Happy birthday. How do I join the Discord? DM me on IG. If I missed you, DM me again. Shaybay says, any collabs? Just because I appreciate you guys and I'm always trying to use my live streams to give you guys the inside scoop. All 3 of TX2's next songs each have a feature on them. You heard that from me. There are 3 different artists that are all insane and for the next few months leading up into the new album, it's all features is included on songs. Jerma says thank you for the follow. So there's some exciting news for all of you. Warped Tour next week. Who's coming out to Warped Tour? Dude, we're playing Warped Tour Long Beach. Why are you so scary? What do you mean I'm scary? Do I scare you? You don't like hanging with me on my live streams? Did I scare you too much? Anyways, good. Be scared. Hello, I'm cackling as you should. Black Wedding over, dude. Lady War, I feel you. I haven't calmed down. No, dude, the music just tied up with it. Did you guys hear the music while I did that? I thought it'd be cool if you heard the music at the same time. But if you didn't hear the music, it was just a lot. Okay, the music does hit it. All right, yeah, that music was crazy with it. Sophie says, yeah, all right, good. Yeah, I just I heard the opportunity and I took it. Maddie heard it. Word. Do a US tour. I shall. Axton is 5'4". Mace is scary. Can we get a Cambosh? Oh, yes. You looked goofy? Good. I am goofy. I'm very goofy. I'm not, if you take yourself too seriously, good luck having fun in life. Am I coming to Colorado? We are. We're playing Denver on the tour. Bush thy cam. Oh, I shall. Don't you worry. See you in London. You should play Evil Within at a show. I thought about it. We thought about how cool that would be. It'd be pretty fun. Maybe I will. You got a 3D printed Mewtwo. That's sick. Be a Karen. I don't know how to. It has to be. I don't know. Are you coming to Wisconsin? Maybe. Lost Illusion. Get out of the walls. Are you coming to Washington soon? I don't know Scarlet Riot. Who is that? Come to Scotland. I'd love to. I'm 5'2". Can we see the fangs? Yeah. Can I join, Caden? You're here. Welcome. All right, everyone. I think we're playing Michigan. I don't know. Tickets, Fink, and Vio if you want to. It's the U.S. tour, but we're opening one more time. It's mostly the same set. The difference will be an additional hollow frame. Dude, this music's going crazy, bro. This is the Halo 3 soundtrack. Let me just tell you guys, best soundtrack of all time. It makes me feel like I don't know, it feels crazy. He's right behind me, isn't he? Dude, that's only a joke for me and whoever was in that last live stream. That was pretty good. Cambush. Scotland I'm sorry, the Arbiter jokes have been hilarious. Dude, can we please keep the Arbiter jokes going? Even if you don't know the Halo franchise, that's even better. It's even better if you don't understand it, because then it's just funny. Then it's just like the stupidest thing I could possibly think of, and I'm all about that. Leanna, thank you for the follow. See you on the 27th in Arizona. I'm trying to he's right behind me, isn't he? What is the TXT? Oh, are the things real? They are. Yo, are you gonna you want to know the TXT? I might have already told you some TXT, but it keeps happening every day. More and more people in my life. So and this is just me being so transparent with things happening. More and more people in my life. So originally about like a year ago, Tx2 was getting all the hate and all the burn hate, etc. And then when that happened, I lost a lot of friends. A lot of bigger creators and etc. like unfollowed me because they were afraid of the hate. And that like fucked with my head, because I had to realize, damn, people really care about being hated. And they're all like so afraid of, you know, being, etc. I'm like controversial for whatever I stand up for. So a lot of people like didn't want to be associated with TX2, right? It's pretty funny, right? Since we got 100 million views in that last few months, all of those people have ended up re-following me. All of them have like acted like, oh, nothing happened, and etc. And then over the course of the last 3-4 weeks, I've been getting random texts every day from different creators, musicians, etc. People who were like, oh, I hope you're doing well. And it's like, bro, when I needed you the most, at a time where we were getting hate, you wanted to be afraid of me, etc. And then now, everyone's coming back around. There's no, it's just so stupid. Obviously, I'm not going to respond to these people. There's that. There's a lot of people trying to, like, a lot of people in different life asking for things and etc. and things who just, like, want things from me. Everyone wants something, and the bigger you get, but I mean, it's a tale as old as time. Deal with people who want things. Oh, do this for me. Do that for me. Do this. And it's like, you know, like, what about checking in on Evan? How's Evan doing? You know what I'm saying? Why not just, instead of asking for things, but that's people, you know what I'm saying? It's human nature. Same thing with like being hated, etc., blah, blah, blah. You guys have all dealt with this in different capacities, because that's the human experience. Someone says, any advice? I am struggling and nobody will talk with me. Sydney, I'm going to assume you are younger. And so for any specifically only under 18, if you're an old adult and you do this, you're weird. But anyone under 18, Sydney's looking for friends. If anyone wants to be friends with Sydney that is younger, and specifically younger Sydney, just remember what I always say, the rules of the movement. But everyone, you guys are all important. People care about you. If you guys want friends, it's a good place to make it. This movement is sticks together. And so just you follow those rules. And that goes for you too, Sydney. There's no exceptions. 0 exceptions. But for everyone else, okay, Sydney's 21. Never mind. Sorry, Sydney. I just didn't know. I was assuming the best. Sydney's 21. Anyone who wants to be friends with Sydney that is an adult, there we go. There's that too. Obviously, there's all sorts of people and ages in this movement. Just, you know, everyone's like, never mind. Good. That is important. There we go. Good. Someone says, you said you don't like young people listening to your music. Why is your concert all ages? I mean, because you can't control who listens to your music. And like some people are fans. When I was younger, I listened to Eminem. You're gonna like, dude, there's nothing worse than, all right, so whoever this was, if you were at this concert, just know I'm saying this in a positive way. We've played 18 and up venues, and then some kids come to the door, and then it's like, oh, we bought tickets, but we didn't realize it was an 18 and up venue, etc. And then now they're crying, and then you feel bad, and you're like, damn, shit, like, I don't want to make anyone unhappy. It's a concert, but it's like, you know, it's more like listen at your own discretion, and I can't control other people. And obviously it does make me uncomfortable, but like, and a lot of things, you know, who gives a fuck? What can I do? I just want to do the right thing. Just make as many people happy as I can, you know? So Scotland would be happy word. Yo, thanks for saying the best. Appreciate you. Sophie, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so that's what I'm just doing my best. You know, there's a lot of, obviously I'm human. There's a lot of things that, you know, you can't always win. Just doing your best. Evan, the emo style, let's go. Yo, thanks for saying that, Kai. I'm just doing my best. Lil says, do you like goth girls? Quite frankly, I like people that are adults, different people of all sorts. I'm pan. It's not really it has to be one thing. And if you like think, oh, I've seen your goth girl skits that you made 2 years ago. First off, think about how ridiculous people change, etc. Just remember that, like, you know, part of my job was to do things that would get views. So I did things that would get views and jokes. And I made jokes and comedy skits that aren't even that funny anymore. But I remember at a time I thought they were funny. So, like, you know, I'm human. I made skits that I thought were funny when I was younger. Some of them aren't that funny. I agree. But it's like, and it's life. Yo, are you 5'4" perchance? I am. Judge me, Oliver. No. Louise says hello. Yeah, but also, like, the whole goth mommy mommy is a joke thing that, like, obviously you don't call someone that ever. You don't call anyone anything. You don't ever catcall people. It's, like, pretty basic fucking human knowledge. If you're, like, confused about that, you're silly. Ignorant. I'll just be straight. I'm also not here to, like, sugarcoat it. And I think my favorite part about what we've done with Tx2 is that I don't give a shit about who I make happy, and we don't, because we've already made so much of the world upset. Now it's just about, as long as I believe that what I'm doing is the right thing, I just keep doing that, and I keep standing up for what I believe in without caring if it upsets people, because no matter what I do, I'm gonna upset somebody. Do you know what I'm saying? It's my thoughts. What's the height obsession here? I don't know. I guess it's kind of an inside joke within this community about me being 5'4". How funny. This guy's small. Everybody, this artist right here is small. 5'4" guy. He's funny. Hey, are you actually 5'4"? That's funny. You're small. You know, fuck it. I don't really care. This music makes me feel like doing this. All right, everyone else, we are Tx2. I'm about to do a cambush. If you want to check us out, if you're new here, you're like, hey, I like this guy's whatever. Look up Tx2, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere you have music. Like that name right there. We got 100,000 likes. That's fucking crazy. Tx2. If you like the music, you like the vibes, welcome to the movement. We're about to do a Discord voice chat. For anyone who wants to join the Discord, DM my IG at Tx2official. Ask for a link to my Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. Every few days, I go out and send out a bunch of links, etc. It's the only DM I'll respond to. But for those of you who are in the Discord, in about 5 to 10 minutes after the cambush, I'll do a Discord voice chat. We'll bring on a bunch of guests. My idea is there are people threatening to throw bricks at you on stage. Be safe at Warped Tour. Oh, yeah, we're playing Warped Tour. Okay, actually, this will be pretty fun. What do I think about people who say they're going to throw things at me at Warped Tour? Bring it on. You throw something at me, it's a viral video. If someone throws something, it's fucking viral. It's literally will make everyone talk. You will help my career. I will be prepared. I am prepared. What happens if you get knocked out? I don't give a shit. I do this for a living. No matter what happens to me, as long as I stand for a cause, I will stand up for it. Obviously, you're a dick if you throw something at a performer and ruin the gear for everyone else, etc. on stage. You throw whatever you throw on stage could potentially destroy other bands' gear, other Warped Tour gear. You're giving me a viral video. You're looking like an asshole to everyone at the venue, and I will use the fuck out of that to blow up bigger, etc. So, like, do it. You know what I'm saying? I dare you. But also, don't, because you're going to be a piece of shit. But, like, you know, swing at me. Anyways. Yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on the Warped Tour thing. But obviously, I will do my best to be safe. But, you know, nothing will ever stop me for standing in up for what I believe in. I'm not scared of anybody. Anyways. I don't know what that was for. Everyone who's following us. Oh yeah, Long Beach Warped Tour. Everyone, Long Beach Warped Tour. Who's ready for that? If you're coming, now it's time for a cambush. What kind of cambush should I do? Do you guys have ideas? I just don't know. Wait, what kind of cambush? Maybe the vamp thinks of the follow. What kind of cambush could we do? We already did a vampire cambush. Everyone seems to want it. I see a lot of vote. All right, I got two options for you. My two favorite options. Number one is a red vampire cambush. Number blue is a British European cambush. You tell me what kind of cambush we're doing. Is it going to be British or is it going to be vampirish? You know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever has the most views, and then I'll go with it. This music is hilarious. All right, ready? Well, watch me like with it. This is me accentuating music. All right, I hated doing that. Anyways, all right. This is officially a vampire cambush. We already did the vampire cambush, but the people make a vote. I just do what the people say. You don't like the results, convince your fellow exes. Time to suck Cameron's blood.
Creature.
May I come in?
Yes.
You said I may come in?
Well, hold on. Let me, made out of wood. It's a steak.
You said I may come in.
Yeah, you may.
Yeah.
Drove a steak right into you, Dracula.
This is fake wood.
This is real wood. This is wood. This is wood. Wooden.
Blake, I am dying.
Okay.
The wooden. Wait, is this actually real wood?
It is wood, yeah.
I am dying painfully. Do you have any final words?
Get wrecked, Dracula, bitch.
Fuck you.